Origin and etymology. The word succubus comes from the Latin word succuba, meaning paramour or to lie beneath. In medieval European folklore, a succubus is a demon that takes on the form of a beautiful woman to seduce men, particularly during their sleep. The male counterpart of a succubus is known as an incubus, who similarly seduces women. The concept of the succubus likely has roots in ancient civilizations. Early beliefs in supernatural entities, especially female spirits who would visit and torment humans, can be traced back to Sumerian, Mesopotamian, and Jewish mythology. One of the earliest known references to a succubus-like figure comes from the legend of Lilith, who is sometimes described as a female demon or night spirit. In some Jewish texts, Lilith is said to have been Adam's first wife, who later became a demon after leaving him. Lilith's mythology includes her taking on succubus-like traits, especially as a seducer of men and cause of nocturnal emissions. Role in mythology and folklore. In medieval and Renaissance demonology, the succubus was considered a dangerous and malevolent entity that preyed on men, draining them of their energy, vitality, or life force through sexual intercourse. The succubus was often depicted as a beautiful, seductive woman capable of luring men into temptation, but in reality, she was believed to be a demonic entity whose true form was often hideous, with features like bat wings, claws, or serpentine characteristics. One of the most notable aspects of the succubus legend is its ability to manipulate dreams. Men were believed to experience nocturnal emissions or sleep paralysis as a result of a succubus visitation. The succubus would feed on their life force, leaving them weak, ill, or even dead. These encounters were often blamed for feelings of fatigue, illness, or moral guilt after dreams of a sexual nature. In religious contexts, the succubus was also seen as a symbol of lust and sexual immorality, representing the dangers of succumbing to sinful desires. Religious authorities during the Middle Ages often used the story of the succubus as a moral warning about the dangers of uncontrolled lust and the perils of engaging in sexual acts outside of marriage. Legend and folklore. The legend of the succubus evolved over time, with different cultures contributing their own interpretations of the creature. Medieval Europe. During the Middle Ages, the succubus was viewed as a real and dangerous demon. Monks and priests were often warned of the temptations of succubi, who were believed to visit holy men to distract them from their spiritual paths. In some cases, men claimed to have been attacked by succubi, often describing these encounters as terrifying and physically draining. Jewish folklore. The figure of Lilith, sometimes considered the mother of all succubi, plays a significant role in Jewish folklore. According to legend, Lilith was created before Eve and became Adam's first wife. However, she refused to submit to him and left the Garden of Eden. In her exile, she became a demon who preyed on men, often in the form of a succubus. Christian demonology. In Christian demonology, the succubus is a fallen angel or demonic spirit that seduces men. These demons were believed to steal semen from their victims to produce demonic offspring, known as cambions. The offspring were thought to be half-human, half-demon creatures with extraordinary abilities. Art and literature. Succubi have been a recurring theme in art and literature throughout the centuries. They were depicted as dangerous, seductive, and sometimes tragic figures who could not escape their cursed existence. Over time, they have appeared in various works, from classical art to modern horror fiction, often as a symbol of sexual temptation and danger. Modern interpretations. In modern times, the succubus has evolved beyond its medieval demonology roots. The figure of the succubus appears in numerous pop culture references, often portrayed as a femme fatale or seductive supernatural creature in films, TV shows, and books. Modern depictions sometimes soften the demonic aspects of the succubus, presenting them as morally ambiguous characters who struggle with their nature rather than purely evil entities. For example, succubi appear in fantasy novels, video games, and TV shows as powerful, alluring characters with a dual nature, both demonic and sympathetic. In some interpretations, the succubus retains her predatory traits, while in others, she is portrayed as a tragic figure cursed with her powers and seeking redemption or escape from her nature. Summary: the succubus is a legendary demon known for seducing men in their sleep, draining their energy, and causing illness or death. Originating from ancient and medieval folklore, the succubus became a symbol of sexual temptation and moral danger. Although it was feared for its ability to control dreams and sap vitality, modern interpretations often present the succubus in more nuanced ways, highlighting the complexities of this age-old legend.